Black women, your greatest tool for dealing with the next 4 years is going to be the power of your no. Hey, I'm Zakia Young. If you're new here, I am your favorite suburban Black girl. And today I'm going to just talk about how the hell are we going to get through the next 4 years? Because, and I'm specifically talking to Black women today. Everybody, if you are an ally, you can stay, but y'all need to know how to behave because I need to talk to my fellow Black women because what we are seeing happening right now is a lot of people demanding our labor, especially on a day that is such a collective gaslight to everybody who actually loves equality, especially Black people, to have the inauguration of that man on Dr. King's birthday. Um, so that's where we're already starting out. But I had something happen the other day that really keyed me into the power of our no. There was a woman on that had this comment on one of the guys who I forget his name right now. I think his name is Aaron. I forget, but he's the one who tells the news with a lot of anti-bias. Like he really is one of the few people that will just give the news as it is and then give his opinion so we can all take it in. And she was saying like, oh my God, and it was about how there's going to be mass deportations. And she said, oh my God, we have to like gather around and cover them because, oh my God, how can we let this happen? These are our neighbors. These are our friends. And I said, no, I'm not doing any more work because I did my job in trying to get out the vote. I did my job at the voting booth, and now we have the administration that they chose. So, no, I'm not doing any more labor. When I tell y'all the way, like, I'm going to go into more detail like later this week. The way she and a few other women came for me, it was fascinating, all because I dared to say no. I even had a woman try to explain the history of Black women coming in to save the day for the Democrats. And I realized that might be the problem. You know, when you have that kid that never gets disciplined and their parents do everything for them, so they grow up to be these untitled jerks that can't do shit and blame everybody for it and just make the world an awful place for anybody who's in their orbit. That's what's been happening. Because we as Black women have always come to save the day and clean up the mess from the Democrats, they don't learn. They don't learn. So I think that if there's ever a time to lean into our collective no, it is now. We need to let people suffer the consequences of their actions. We've already seen our forever First Lady take the lead on this, and we've seen VP Kamala Harris also take a strong stance into like not doing anything she doesn't want to do. So I think we need to lean into that because remember, our mothers, our grandmothers, our great grandmothers did not have the ability to say no in the way that we do now. So all of those times, I look at it as like emotional reparations. All those times my ancestors wanted to tell like palm colored folks to kick rocks. That looked a little bit like the Vulcan sign, but palm colored folks to kick rocks. I'm doing it now. If you're problematic, I'm doing it and I don't feel bad about it because it's almost like because we have so much of our ancestors' DNA in us, the urge to come in and clean up is in Black people. And I think the urge to have a demand on what Black women do, especially, it's passed down in the DNA. So all of y'all allies that are going to beg your Black female friends to come in and save the day, don't do it. Don't do it. See, my friends are my friends because my white friends have been checking on me. How you doing today? Not asking me to do anything, but let them know how I'm doing and providing a safe space for them, for me to share how I'm doing. And some of my Black friends have called looking for an outlet and I have spoken with them and it just prompted me to do this video sooner than I had planned because I have a ton of work I need to be doing. And I'm doing that work because doing my work leads to money and I like money. So all of that to say, I hope on Dr. King's birthday, because that's the only thing I'm recognizing today, I hope that everyone has done what they need to do for self-care. If you chose to watch that other thing that was going on today, I hope you take care of yourself after. And I hope that all of y'all understand that asking Black women to come save the day is not going to end up the way you think it's going to end up. You're going to have to get used to us saying no, okay? And I'm saying this the same way I would say to one of my nieces, if they were trying to get me to do something that I just wasn't going to do, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm just going to say no. And then go back to doing whatever the I was doing. All right? Like, we have gotten the message loud and clear. And I think that they need to miss us. Frankly, I think they need to miss us. And because we have the fortitude of people who did not give up under unimaginable conditions like slavery, because we have that fortitude, I know we're going to be fine. We are going to continue to alchemize this. We are going to, us artists are going to be creating the most magnificent as a result of all of this free time that we're going to have, because we are not jumping in to save the day. I'm going to continue to do videos that give me pleasure. I am actually expanding my channel, so stay tuned for that, because this suburban Black girl, it's not business as usual. It's not. Y'all broke it. Y'all fix it. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. And you know what? I'm going to laugh through the pain. Okay, so watch this space for changes. We're ultimately going to be all right. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. I know it's frustrating. I know it feels dystopian. All of that is valid. I want you to keep breathing. I want you to drink your water. And I want you to actually make sure you're eating. And I say this because I realized I had not eaten. I ate breakfast yesterday, and then I didn't really even remember to eat until like 7:30 or 8. So take care of yourself, get your rest, and remember that your joy is an act of resistance. Your saying no is an act of resistance. You choosing to find other platforms to post on is active resistance. All right. So I'm going to be pouring more and more time into my YouTube. I'm going to be pouring more and more time into my YouTube channel. And because CapCut is, I'm probably not going to be able to edit that out easily. So it just is what it is. But look, we have different ways that we can fight the system without coming in to save the day. Remember, our joy is an act of resistance, and our no is something that our ancestors could not do to the fullest extent. So you better say your no today. Say your no and mean it 10 toes down. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. Take off your Superwoman cape. Take off your Supergirl cape. Retire it. Retire it. The only person you need to worry about saving is you and yours. All right? Hang in there, and I will see y'all tomorrow.